I don't know, man. I think it's just this yellow. I'm gonna have to moisturize the dreads though. You understand me? This is that bitch purr, nigga. This is that bitch purr. Let me get up out of here, man. Hey, y'all gotta bear with me, man. It's raining out here, so I gotta pay extra close attention to the road, but I need you guys to pay extra close attention to the message, man. If it even is a message. Oh, my nigga, it's a message, isn't it? My nigga, I'm gonna bring a message out. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Hey, man, what's that? I'm an alchemist when it comes to this shit, man. I could turn goddamn anything into gold. You understand me? When it comes to this YouTube shit, yeah, I'm a motherfucking alchemist with this shit. I could turn bullshit into gold. Everything I got. Anyway, let me cut it out. Peace, love, blessings, and prosperity, man. Let me get to it with no further ado. Some of you guys may be in the know. Some of you guys may not even give a fuck. Some of you guys may not have even heard of anything about this, but I'm here to tell you, and this shit'll be kind of prevalent to your life, so to speak. Young men, young kings, older kings, and the older kings. Hold on a second. The older kings notice a manual and shit. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? The older kings will be able to vouch for everything I'm talking about for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna. You understand me? I ain't gonna steer you young homies. I ain't gonna steer you guys in the wrong direction. But anyway, here recently in Detroit, maybe about a week ago, there was a 2 and a 9-year-old that was frozen to death because their mother was homeless. The mother was homeless. She had, I believe, 4 kids. Yeah, she had 4 kids. The mother was homeless. She had 4 kids. 2 of them actually passed away in the Detroit winter here recently, about 4 days ago. One was 2 and the other was 9. And you know, I'm not from the D, but I know Michigan get cold in a motherfucker. I know it do. I got a couple business associates that stay up in Michigan, and they tell me about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So the woman was homeless, man. The black woman, she was homeless. And she was sleeping in the garage of a casino with her kids. And 2 of them froze to death. It's sad, very sad situation, man. A very sad situation. So, hold on a second. So, yeah, you gotta watch these people, man. It's raining and some of these folks can't drive in the rain, man. I ain't about to fuck my shit up out here. You understand me? Fucking with these people that can't drive. Shit, fuck that. You know what I mean? But anyway, so they had her story go viral, which the woman actually did, quote unquote, call for help. She called, I guess, a whole bunch of places, striving to get a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cold and homeless. She got kids. You know what I'm saying? So she called homeless shelters. According to the article, she called homeless shelters and all this other, this place, that place. All of them was like, we ain't got nothing available right now. They ain't even reached back out to the woman. Mind you, it's February. And she made it this far. Say she been homeless about 4 months. And she made it this far. She was like, damn, they almost hit the door as far as the winter is concerned. You know what I'm saying? But it's neither here nor there. The people never called her back and was like, yo, we got a spot, are you okay? They never did a wellness check or nothing on the woman. You see what I'm saying? Now, granted, it's not nobody's real fault to take care of you. You see what I'm saying? If you're homeless, that's kind of like on you, so to speak. But at the end of the day, when this woman says she has kids, the system needs to jump in. Why didn't the system be like, oh, you got kids and you're homeless and this is a Detroit winter, we coming to get them kids whether you fucking like it or not? Why didn't they pull one of them things? 'Cause I know where I'm at. Oh, shit, man. They'll take kids if you leave them outside too long in the motherfucking summer. Yeah, you leave your kids outside too long in the summer playing, they coming to get them kids. They take kids for anything where I'm at, you understand me? But why didn't why didn't the authorities or whoever just come take those kids once they found out she was officially homeless? I know one of the reasons is because, from what the article said, she woke them up to take them to school or to get them ready for school, and that's when she noticed they had passed. And it's sad, but what happened was, more than likely, come on, man, you fucking idiot. God damn. He over here got a trailer on his shit. It's raining and he trying to speed almost jackknife into my joint. And he would have kept going. He would have kept going. But anyway, let's stay focused, man. You gotta watch other people. You gotta always be a defensive driver out here, this motherfucker. Always be a defensive driver, you understand me? But so she was making sure they went to school, they got to school and all that. Usually, as long as the kids are going to school, getting to school, unless it's something outside of the ordinary when they go to school, the people aren't gonna feel like it's any problem at hand. As long as they're getting to school and the kids aren't complaining and all that stuff, they're gonna feel like, okay, everything all right. You see what I'm saying? So I think that probably was one of the major things that, or one of the major reasons that the people didn't. Anyway, let me get on to it. So now it's a new day, and the quote unquote baby daddy of the kids basically got online and basically got on the news, like saying she asked for help, but she asked me to get the kids, but she didn't specify as to why to get the kids. Or she said she needed me to get the kid, but I thought it was just on some, hey, come get the kids type shit. I'm trying to go get, I'm trying to go have a little fun type shit. You understand me? She never specified that she was homeless and that the kids was homeless, etc., etc. They are dragging his ass online. Me, I drug him, or I'm dragging him, because it ain't no way, because he said he consistently FaceTimes. He was always FaceTiming the kids and all that mess. So I'm on some shit like, well, if you always FaceTiming the kids, how can you not know that they are not homeless? How can you not know that they are home? They are not home. How can you not know that they are homeless, man? Kids, man. One kid that passed was 2. One kid that passed was 9. If you got any kids, you know them kids are gonna, man, 9. Oh man, them 9-year-olds be saying all type of shit that you ain't trying to have heard around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Man, you might be FaceTime with your baby mama. You got a 9-year-old. Yeah, daddy, mama had some dude over here last night. I heard a bunch of screaming in the room. You know what I'm saying? That's a 9-year-old. So you mean to tell me you FaceTiming a 9-year-old and a 9-year-old don't tell you, oh, hey, Papa, we sleeping over here, we sleep over there, we ain't got no play. Man, them 9-year-olds gonna say whatever the fuck they want to say, and they don't give a fuck who got something to say about it. They gonna say it. So for him to say that he consistently FaceTimed his kids and all that, I feel as if that was cap, and that's why I'm on him. But also I do want to say, granted, sometimes it be like that with these baby mamas. You got baby mamas, you got a baby mama. Sometimes they will hit you on some, basically, I just need a break type shit. Come get your kids. From what it was said, she stayed in Detroit and he stayed a few hours away. So some just come get the kids on some recreational shit don't usually happen like that when, parents are a few hours apart. The kids and parents are a few hours apart. However, they should have had some system where he probably came to get them every other weekend, every weekend, you know what I'm saying, once a month, and the kids stay, whatever. It seemed like they didn't have a situation like that. It really seems as if the nigga didn't give a fuck and had goddamn 4, 5 kids by the girl. Well, really said they had 3 together, and they had 3 kids together. One wasn't his, you know what I'm saying? And I guess they fell apart. But mind you, man, these kids are gonna goddamn say what they gonna say, and this is a tragic situation. It's a tragic situation because I don't know the situation, you understand me? But as a man, that male, from what it looked like, he like a fucking male, to be honest with you. It looked as if he wasn't really in those kids' lives so to speak, and know and understand, even if your kids stay 12 fucking hours away, technology make it to where you can be in those kids' lives way more than, let's say, in the early 90s, the 80s and shit. In the 80s and the 90s, if your kids stayed 12 hours away, man, shit, man, the telephone is the only thing. And then we had something called collect calls back then. Calls were expensive, so you couldn't really reach out. So it's kind of understandable. It was kind of understandable in the 80s and early 90s if you wanted to be a father, but yet the mother took the kids and moved across the goddamn nation with them, and you couldn't really do but so much. Yeah, it was understandable, but now, man, you got FaceTime. Now, man, you got Apple Pay. Now, man, you got Cash App. Now, man, you got all type of things to make it a little easier for you to be a distant parent. You understand me? That nigga there, though, it seemed as if he didn't give a fuck. Now, what I will say in his defense, it seems as if he moved on with whatever and really didn't give a fuck about the kids, wasn't really sending no money back. All he could have been, because now, if you go Google what I'm talking about, you will see the baby mama. The baby mama looked like she was strung out on something. I'm just keeping it a fucking band with you. Looked like she was strung out on something. You know what I'm talking about? It looked like she's strung out on something. Maybe that's where all her money went. Maybe that's why she was homeless to begin with. Because one thing I know about a homeless person, everybody homeless don't fall on hard times. A lot of people that's homeless is homeless for a fucking reason. You understand me? And what I mean by that is, you know, you see homeless people think, oh man, they fell on hard times and whoop, whoop, whoop. And if a hard time is just letting your addiction take control of you and run wild, then hey, that's a hard time. But a lot of time, man, these homeless people, shit, I hate to sound callous and careless and all that shit, but man, a lot of these homeless people, man, ain't because they fell on hard times. It's because they done something crazy. And they ain't necessarily the best people. That's why they don't got a couch to lay on. For instance, this video I got coming out tomorrow, it's going to be about reputation in your jacket. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your rep right, keeping your reputation right, protecting it at all costs. Protecting your rep at all costs is a pretty dope video. You understand me? But hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, it's a pretty dope video or what have you. Okay. Yeah, so dang, did I have it on? Might not even have my lights on. But anyway, my dog's cutting up out there. Hold on. I'm trying to find something. Trying to make sure everything. Anyway, it's a video about reputation, etc., etc. What? And I'm not saying all homeless people. I'm not saying all, but a lot of homeless people, a lot of homeless people, man. They don't have the best character. They're not wearing the best jackets, and that's kind of the reason why they're homeless, because a lot of people don't want to deal with their bullshit. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't want to deal with their bullshit, so they got kicked out of whatever situation. Because family, believe it or not, if you got a vast enough family and family got somewhere to stay, family will let you get that couch for a while, unless family just really ain't shit. But a lot of times people be like, oh, family ain't shit. Man won't let me stay with them. They won't let me stay over there. Boo, won't try to kick me out. Listen, you ain't want to pitch in with no bills. You ain't want to respect no rules in their house. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to pitch in with no groceries in the closet. You ain't want to do nothing, really. You goddamn, they working hard all day. You telling them you out there looking for a job and you sitting there fucking laying on the couch. So they kicked your ass out. You understand me? After a certain age, everybody got to handle their weight. But I'm not saying that with the situation. What I'm saying is everybody you see homeless ain't, their house burnt down, they don't have nowhere to stay, and now they just been homeless the past 12 years. Like, take my man, when the hurricanes were coming through Florida and he went viral, he was staying on a fucking boat. What's that dude name? I couldn't stand his ass, 'cause I knew he wasn't nothing, but he was living in the boat and rode out the hurricane in the boat. You see what I'm saying? And they started giving him all this money, and then later come to find out he's a piece of motherfucking shit, according to his daughter. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all know his name, drop the name in the comment. But yeah, that type homeless shit. They ain't homeless because they just fell on hard time. They get inside. A lot of them are homeless because they done some dumb shit. They done crossed and burnt some bridges and some more shit. You understand me? So maybe that was her situation. Or maybe, well, she got all them damn kids, man. She ain't staying here. Might have been that type time. You see what I'm saying? She got all these damn... Man, she got all them damn... She got 4 kids. She ain't staying here. She got, oh, man, them little kids bad as hell. Them little kids, and shit be happening like that. Shit be happening like that. Kids fucking up houses. But why'd she get put out of whatever situation she was already in? One thing I know about people, they ain't too quick to kick kids out in the middle of the fucking winter. Yeah, I was talking about the middle of the fucking winter. She been homeless for 4 months. So she got kicked out before the winter. You know what I'm saying? Before it got crucial. You know what I'm talking about? And ain't no telling what she was doing. Ain't no telling how she was acting. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? What she fell behind on. But anyway, only thing I can say in that man's defense is this. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he got to hold that L. He got to take that accountability to a certain degree. Because you can't control no grown-ass person. What I will say, though, and I'm sure a lot of fellas watching this video who have kids, they will understand this. A lot of these women out here will take their own kids to the grave before they even consider letting the man have those kids. Most men have to go to court to take their kids from their baby mamas, etc. The baby mamas are not relinquishing any kids around this motherfucker. They're not. They will drag their own kids. I don't care if they're 2, I don't care if they're 3, I don't care if they're 4. If she cannot take care of them kids, she will drag those kids all the way down until somebody come take them from her. That is a fact. So when that man got up there, or that male got on the news and was like, yeah, she said come get the kids, but she didn't specify homelessness. I can somewhat believe that, because at the end of the day, if she would have said, look, we homeless, we ain't got nowhere to stay, any man with half of a heart would goddamn go get his kids. You understand me? They would go get their kids. You see what I'm saying? Half of a heart. She could have told anybody, yo, I'm homeless, we ain't got nowhere to stay, we sleeping in a garage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how bad the homelessness is in Detroit, but I mean, if she called the people, like, yo, I'm homeless, I ain't got nowhere to stay, we need a place to stay, on that type time. Why didn't she why didn't she just stop taking the kid when the winter first croaked up, because it been cold as hell, way before them kids passed, it been cold as hell. Why didn't she just go ahead and goddamn stop letting the kids go to school and start letting the law truancy officers look for them? They are called truancy, like, hey, my kid's right here. No, they ain't been to school in a month. We ain't got nowhere to stay. Woo, woo. They would have came and took them kids. But see, a lot of women ain't moving like that because they don't want to lose their kids, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to fold them out here. And a lot of women don't know when to fold them. I'm sorry. When it comes to shit like that, a lot of these women don't know when to fold them. Me personally, and let's just say it was me, 3 of my kids, we living out a car, it's reaching goddamn -10, -20 degrees outside. Look here, man. I'm calling CPS on my motherfucking self. I'm opening the case I'm calling child protective custodies on my motherfucking self. Yeah, I'm going to call child protective custody on my goddamn self. Like, hey, I ain't taking care of these kids properly. They getting neglected and some more of it. Y'all need to come get them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when to fold them. Boom, let them go ahead and get the kids. They're not going... See, a lot of people don't understand. Child protective custody, that's just making sure the kids get placed somewhere where they'll be okay for a while. You're going to have a case on you, and you got to get your shit together. Well, I'm going to put a case on myself to make sure I get my shit together. I can't take care of these kids. We out here in the motherfucking cold. We're sleeping outside in the car garage of a fucking casino. God damn. So I will say that a lot of these women, they don't know when to fold them out here, and they will drag their kids down. I know personally it is. I know motherfucking personally. These women do not want to come up off their kids. They don't give a fuck what they're going through. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Yeah, they just know these my kids ain't going nowhere. Yeah, they want their kids to suffer while they fucking suffer. No, your kids deserve better than you, motherfucker. You understand me? So, even though I don't know the situation, when he was like, she called me for help. She called me because she called me saying she needed me to come get the kid, but she didn't specify homelessness. He didn't take it serious. And she probably did do that. She probably did tell the kid, don't say nothing about us sleeping outside. Don't say nothing about us sleeping in the car when you FaceTime. Yeah, they do shit like that. Because they had 3 kids together. Had one of them kids actually told him that and he gave half a fuck, we don't know. Because the kid might have told me he didn't give a goddamn. But let's just say he did give a damn. One of them kids was like, yeah, Pop, we sleeping outside. We ain't got nowhere to stay. If he was half of a man, he'd have went and got them damn kids and whatever. We gonna make it work. Or he would have at least went back with the family until they got straight, you know what I'm saying, and slept out in the car with him and does something of that magnitude. But shit, according to him talking on the news, he didn't do a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't specify how fucked up the situation was, which I know firsthand. That's what they do. If a woman is drowning, she'll drown them kids right goddamn with her before she give them to that baby daddy. Telling you, that's facts. You might not want to believe it. So I'm here to tell you, if you be careful. You ain't got no kids, man. Be careful who you had kids by. If you do have kids and they don't stay with you, they stay with the baby mama and all that, man, tap in with them kids. Consistently tap in with them kids. You know what I'm saying? Consistently have conversations with them kids. When you can, consistently go get them kids, man. Go get them kids. You know what I'm saying? Because a situation like this could happen. A situation like this could happen. You understand me? It could happen to you. It could happen to him. It could happen to him. It could happen to her. It could happen to me. You know what I'm saying? So tap in, man, and consistently be in them kids' lives. And it's more than just tap in with them daily. Tap in with them daily, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know your baby mama ain't really the most responsible motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. She ain't the most responsible motherfucker out here. Tap in with them kids, man. Get them kids a phone so they can reach out to you when they want to reach out to you. You don't have to call her and go through her. Get them kids a phone, man. They're 7 years old. They know how to work them phones. 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? They know how to pick it up and call they pops. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit, because a lot of these women, I'm telling you, it'll be too late before you find out what the fuck is going on. And then that's when you kind of got to hold the L. Yeah, it was her fault, but it was more your fault because you had the resources to tap in with your kids and you just wasn't up on your shit. You understand me? This is coming from a man with kids. This ain't coming from nobody who don't have kids and just guessing about shit. I drop videos all the time about how to deal with a baby mama. Tap in with your motherfucking kids. Go get your kids, kick it with them. Let them kids tell you what's really going on, because them kids ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You understand me? Peace, love, blessings, man.